Hello, Twin Flames, and welcome to this week's Twin Flame Energy Forecast, in which we see what's going on with your Twin Flame, what's going on with you this week, and as always, our final card is the next steps that you can take so as to speed up the process to your harmonious Twin Flame union. So first up, let's see what's up with your Twin Flame this week, what is going to come up for them, and how it's going to affect you and your relationship. And we have deception. So I kind of get two messages from this one. In one case, and you'll have to use your intuition here to see which one applies to you. So it's okay if just one of them resonates, or maybe both, but in most cases I feel it's either this or the other. So in the first case, I feel like there's somebody who is lying to your twin flame, and that person is someone very close to them. It could be a friend, a family member, someone they trust. It could be a karmic partner. It could be a person close to them. That's what I'm getting. And of course, you can't keep up with a lie forever. At some point, it is going to be revealed because, as Buddha said, truth is one of the things that cannot be hidden. So your message here is not to worry too much about that. Of course, if something comes up, emotionally speaking, if you feel sad about the situation, if you feel like powerless, scared that this might negatively affect your union, these are all excellent opportunities to work through those feelings because those feelings represent spiritual obstacles that are blocking your twin flame union from manifesting. So welcome those feelings when they come to you and make sure to work on them until you come to a place of peace and a place of understanding your power as a spiritual co-creator of your reality. Because in truth, nobody can take your union away from you, even through, lies or control games. Those are not really going to work. It might seem that they do at first, but really you have nothing to worry about. And if you are worried about those things, then that's a sign that you're putting power into them. So that's why they're affecting you. As soon as you stop putting your power and your energy into them, that's when they stop working. And that's when you fully align with divine truth. So if somebody is spreading rumors, telling lies about you, I would definitely work through those feelings that it brings up because that's a great way to speed things along and bring the truth to the surface first. Because by focusing on your inner work, you're declaring that you have power over what manifests in your reality and you aren't going to let any of that crap stop you, which is the best message you can send when it comes to this journey. The second message I get is that maybe your twin flame is lying about something or hiding something from you. I don't feel that it's malicious necessarily in every case. In some cases, your twin flame might be trying to protect you from something. Maybe not in the best way, but that's the reason why he or she is doing that. So definitely trust your intuition during your exchanges. If something feels off, you can, again, trust your intuition and ask the universe, source, or your creator to reveal the truth to you so that you can get to the bottom of this faster. And also, if you feel like your twin flame is lying to you about something, I would also check if there's something that is being mirrored here. Because your twin flame's main purpose is to be your ultimate mirror. So if there's some, self-deception going on, such as, you viewing yourself negatively when that's not divine truth, that's also self-deception. If you're telling yourself, for example, that you're not beautiful, you'll never have your union, you'll never be successful, those are all, lies, essentially. And this is an excellent opportunity to work on releasing those beliefs so that you can embrace divine truth instead and actually manifest those beautiful things in your life that, lies are standing in the way of. Next up is your card. So let's see what's going to come up for you this week, what to pay attention to, and with unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So again, there's a couple of things with this one. In one case, I feel like something about your current relationship with your twin flame really isn't working. Maybe there's a certain pattern that is kind of draining your attraction or your love because it keeps going for so long and you're tired and all that. I feel like there's something that might be turning you off completely when it comes to your twin flame connection. Maybe there's a lot of disappointment that's coming up, and that's fine. We don't want to suppress those feelings. We really want to feel safe enough to feel all those feelings, because ultimately those feelings are what's preventing your twin flame union from manifesting. And especially if you're holding on to any resentment or bitterness, that is really going to negatively affect your relationship with your twin flame. Even if you try not to let it affect things, it will always come up in some way. So if that's where you're at right now, it's very important to, take a small step back from interacting with your twin flame and check in with yourself. Check in with your feelings. Find out what's going on. Is there anything that you need to forgive yourself for, maybe, and that's why you feel resentful? Really make sure that you identify where it is that something feels off and actually address it within you. Because the more you stay in that energy, the more you keep perpetuating it and growing it, and then it will be kind of a nightmare to get rid of. So it's important not to let things fester and to just resolve things as soon as you become aware of them. Now, if that's not where you're at, this might have to do with a karmic relationship also. Like there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. That's your confirmation that even if it seems that things are good between them, they're actually not, because nobody is designed to be with anyone but their twin flame in the long term, really. So things are going to eventually not work out, and that's okay. In this case, I don't recommend just waiting for this to happen, but instead focusing on your inner work and healing, because that can really speed things up. You're giving the universe a message that you're ready to embrace this journey as a transformational spiritual path. So by you working on yourself, doing your inner work, that's extremely effective when it comes to bringing your twin flame to you, no matter the external circumstances. So if there's a karmic situation going on your twin flame journey, this is your confirmation that it's not going to last much longer, and things are really going to work out for everybody's highest good, including yours. And finally, let's see what your advice is, what you can do in order to speed up the process towards your harmonious twin flame union. And we have children. So, if you have children, or your twin flame has children, if there's children in your life, know that these are also excellent mirrors and can really teach you a lot of spiritual lessons. And your advice for this week is to not dismiss the role of the children in your life when it comes to your twin flame journey, and actually learn the lessons that they're helping teach you. They might be teaching you how to connect with your playfulness and your childlike nature, your enthusiasm, your innocence. Or they might be teaching you how to see the world in a different way, or there might even be a situation where they're teaching you about having better boundaries, better discipline, because that's also a big part of growing up, having proper guidance and discipline. It's not only about freedom, because that can get chaotic very fast. So whatever it is, the lesson that the children in your life are teaching you at the moment, embrace it. That's your message. Because it's really going to strengthen you as a soul and transform how things unfold on your twin flame journey. Especially if those children are part of your family is the second best mirror when it comes to your soul. Your twin flame is the first and the most accurate, but your family is a close second, and that's why they can trigger you so much. Someone, I can't remember who, once said that if you believe yourself to be enlightened, then go spend the weekend at your family's house. And, it's funny because that's the message here, that you're going to get triggered very, very much, probably, by your family. And that's normal. It happens because they are so close to your soul that they are bringing those feelings, those misalignments to the surface for you to heal. And from a soul perspective, that's a loving thing to do. And maybe from a human perspective, that can get annoying, but ultimately it's for your soul's highest good. If you don't have any children in your life, then your guidance is all about connecting with your inner child. A lot of the patterns that you're experiencing in your twin flame union right now have started in your childhood. So it's important to really go back and address those things, find out when they happened, what you felt during those moments, and really work on loving your inner child. Every time you experience an upsetting or traumatic situation, that part of you kind of stays frozen in time. So by going back and loving this part of yourself, you're freeing this part of yourself, you're unfreezing them, and you can bring that part of you back to the present where they're not experiencing this bad situation over and over again. So that's a very important thing to do. And what can help you identify those patterns is your present life. If you experience attracting a specific type of person very often, that's a good indicator that there's some childhood wound going on. If, for example, you keep attracting people who are disrespectful, and that happens way too often, maybe compared to what's going on with your friends and family in their lives. Or maybe if you're attracting a specific type of experience, such as too many accidents, there's something to look into because that can indicate something that wasn't healed. But as soon as you go back and you heal that part of yourself, you might also need to forgive or give compassion, whatever it is. That's going to be resolved and it's going to bring you a lot of relief in the present and in your connection with your twin flame. So this is all I had for you, my dear twin flames. Thank you so much for watching this video and I hope to see you in the next one.